Right, I am with Darren and Lee after today's 1-0 win over South Park. What are your thoughts on the game, gents?
Do you want to kick off?
Yeah. Look, I think it was one of those games where we look at and we probably should have got 3 points at their visit at their place pretty recently. I think it was early December. So we kind of looked at the game today thinking the 3 points were definitely up for grabs, but it's going to be a tough shift again. Which was a 1-0 scoreline. They made us work for it. We had a few opportunities. We could have put it to bed, maybe 2 threes, maybe 4s if we're being realistic. But it was tough. We seem to get presented challenges every Saturday morning. Never nice coming into a game and you're starting centre half just unavailable, just randomly. So somebody has to fill the gap. And one of our new signings has come in, done a really good job, and shortly you'll see him announced. But yeah, I felt today was a good 3 points from us.
Yeah. Cool, I'll go along with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I just echoing what you said. I guess the only frustration was that for me, we probably could have and should have had a couple in the first half, and we have a tendency to make things harder, mate. So
there was nothing really clear cut though, was there? I mean, we didn't get any shots away.
What, Donnell's opportunity where him and Ezra are 2 and bearing on the keeper 2 and 1.
Put that out of my mind, that one. Jesus, that one was so bad.
Well, I think also Chris in the first half, he's got an area where you're expecting him to shoot. He's dead centre of the goal, and he shifts the ball out to Peps rather than pulling the trigger.
Yeah, when I say clear cut, we didn't take shots.
Yeah,
we didn't work the keeper. That was the thing.
No. We're being generous to these boys, but yeah.
Well, we are, because they've won, so you don't want to get
that's fair.
too down.
It'd be nice to them today.
Middle of the park, Isaac, new signing from a couple of weeks ago, obviously. Yeah. Outstanding. What a performance.
Yeah, I thought there was a few good performances in there today. I thought Noah's now back in the fold. He's looking like the senior player that we want him to be. Yeah. He's a very honest kid. So he'll go in there and he'll give us open, honest performances. And then obviously Isaac today, I thought he was head and shoulders. If we're looking for a man in the match, he would have been on everybody's shortlist today. I just think just because of the ground he covered. Yeah. I think we know that there can be better end products all over the park. But you can't fault someone who goes out there and puts in such a workmanlike performance.
Yeah, I agree. On Isaac, he's come in from Moneyfields pretty recently. Scored the winner against us, if I'm right. Yeah. He's had a little bit of a tough time here. He's come in, had a neck injury, couldn't start him in a game, and then he come in the following week with a little bit of a little knock on his back.
He's had a bit of a run, hasn't he?
And he's had it tough. And we looked at it today, and he's not a central midfielder. And like I say, some days we're getting presented with challenges and we've got to put square pegs in round holes. Yeah. And he's come in today and everything he was when we come across him. Obviously I come across him in the summer, then I come across him again at Moneyfields. And when someone stays honest, patient, hard working, and just is receptive to what you're asking of him.
Don't you think that sums up the group at the moment though? Like we can be critical of the quality in the group at the time, but also, we have to be realistic as well. Some of these boys have been plucked from step 5, some of these boys have been plucked from step 4. It's widely documented that we have, shirt buttons to work with. That's no secret. Yeah. We're a ground sharing club. You have to cut your cloth accordingly. And the players that are here are rolling their sleeves up, and basically they're getting travel expenses. Yeah. And to me that's a massive testament to the group. It's also a testament to the work that Lee's done in terms of because he's tireless in terms of his pursuit of trying to improve the group and his aspirations to keep us there, but on incredibly difficult terms. So we'll touch on that a bit more, I guess, over the next couple of weeks. We've got a lot of things to discuss over the next few weeks, but I think it's important to realise that. So for me, we look at the league table and we go, yes, we're in the bottom 4, but actually that's probably punching above our weight in terms of, where we could and should be compared to the rest of the teams in this league. I don't suppose there's more than 1 or 2 that would have experienced anything like what we have to deal with. So, you know, that to me just makes the boys so much more impressive what they do.
I'm going to say on today as well, I know we've bigged up a couple of players. Noah, you've mentioned, obviously a current youth team player.
Yeah.
And also, and Lee, you said on this in a little huddle after the game, Cam Doble.
Yes.
Excellent today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really top-notch job. And again, another one of those kids who's come through the youth team.
Yeah.
Albeit a couple of years ago.
No, definitely. Yeah, I mean, he's, you know, a fantastic kid. He's, you know, and he's humble, and he's getting his head down, and he's grabbing all the minutes he can get. And you know, and I just had a chat with him, and he just said, you know, he said it's not really where I want to be playing, but if you told me that I was going to play there every game from now to the end of the season, I'd bite your hand off.
Yeah.
You know, so that's again the mentality of the lad, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that Dawes just said, Cam is someone that we inherited obviously from Sam's management team, but we was aware of him when he went out to Lingfield,
That's
I think,
right.
maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for me, it's about keeping good young talented players at the club.
Yeah.
And if we have experienced players, keeping them also. A club like SER needs to make sure that it's homegrown, everyone knows the journey of the club, and Cam has just been a breath of fresh air really to work with. Every time I ask him to do something, I'm not sure, but I'll do it.
If you could bottle that attitude, you'd be a millionaire. You know, seriously,
he's top drawer.
Yeah.
Cool. Obviously, it's a good performance today. We've got another big game coming up on Monday, London Senior Cup.
Yeah, we'll see if we've got 11 fit available.
Fit, yeah, I was going to say the cup-tied players could be.
Yeah. To be fair, he's forced me to sign, so I might have to play again this year.
Yeah.
Has he forced himself to sign yet? That's the biggest question.
No, we're not quite at that desperation point.
Yeah, we just stick with me, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't want a pair of salmons at centre half.
Looking forward to justing out and all. Yeah.
But yeah, so Monday, it'll be a tough test. I mean, obviously, Dully just stepped through.
And we know as well, just on that, obviously Lee has a relationship with the Dulwich manager. You know, he's already affirmed that they're coming full strength. You know, he's got a new manager gone in there. He's obviously looking to shape up his squad for the running in the season. So this game's probably come at a really good time for him. So I guess those Dulwich supporters that are coming down on Monday, and hopefully they'll come down and enjoy it, because we some good entertaining football at the moment to watch. But hopefully they'll see a full strength Dulwich side, which is not always the case in the county cup competitions.
And obviously there's a big carrot at the end of it.
Yeah, Charlton under 21s. Yeah.
Who have been bashing everybody they've been playing in the competition.
Yeah.
So,
but what an experience for the boys if they were to line themselves up in a fixture against that would be incredible for them, wouldn't it?
No, I agree.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, gents. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
No, cheers, Gary.
Cheers, guys.